Um, while we wait for more people to trickle in, could you write in the chat box where you're dialing from this morning?
Hello everyone, good morning.
Good morning.
Hello everyone, can you all hear me?
Yes.
Hello, can
Hello.
you just signify if you can hear me?
Yes, yes, yes. Can you, can you hear me?
Good morning. Good morning.
Good
Hi
morning.
everyone,
Hi.
please can you just let me know if you can hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Can you
Yeah, I
hold
can hear
the
you.
We can hear you.
um can everyone hear me?
Yes.
Everyone, let me know if you can hear me. Am I audible?
I think Yomife is having a bit of trouble with his audio.
Oh, okay. Yeah, welcome to AI Saturday Lagos. We are glad to have everyone here. Okay, hello everyone. So my name is Yomife. This is Yomife Doyle, and I will be the host for this court. So we are glad to have everyone here. We are happy to see everyone joining from everywhere you're joining from across the world. Um, we are so happy to have everyone, and thank you for joining us. Thanks for coming. We really appreciate everyone, and thanks for signing up. Would like to know, everyone, is everyone following the social media handles of AI Saturday Lagos? We'd like to know how you knew about the quotes. Is it from LinkedIn? Is it from Twitter? Is it from where did you know? Is it from a friend, or how do you know? Can you just drop that in the chat? Oh, from the Google group, from LinkedIn. Oh, nice, 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 from a friend. Oh, thank you. Twitter. Oh, makes sense, makes sense. Okay, we are glad to have everyone here. We really love and appreciate you. Welcome again. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you. So as today we are, and I hope everyone here also registered for the quote. I hope we've all signed up for the quote. I hope everyone has signed up because it is essential that you sign up. Do it the form officially closed, but I hope we all signed up. Yeah, so as we have already I've already heard from as I've already seen in the mail in everything that today is the launch of the court, and we are glad to have everyone here. Today is the launch. Today is July 26th, as we've always seen in the in the mail that we have sent in the mail, in the text, in the mail, and on our social media platforms. So eventually as we have always said. So today is the day that we have always said. So we are glad to have everyone here again, once again, and thank you for joining. Thanks for coming. So my name is Jesse Yomife Eduradi, and I'll be your host. I'll be your, as I've always said, I'll be your guide for this journey. Let me share my screen quickly. So yeah, welcome to AI Saturday Lagos, and yeah, this is the ninth machine learning course that we'll be having. So this is the ninth of it, but this time we'll be having a flipped session. But in the as we proceed in the program, we'll let everybody know how the course is going to proceed. Though we've sent information regarding how the course is going to like proceed, but we'll also make everybody understand everything again, and then we'll answer everybody's question, or as many questions as you might have. So today I will first of all, before we proceed, I would like to invite Tejumade Afonja, who is the co-founder of the community, to talk to us about AI Saturday Lagos. So yeah, I guess many people know about her. I'll let her introduce herself and come up.
Oh,
I
thank
Teju,
you
you can
so
have the
much,
floor.
Jennifer, for that very kind introduction. Can everyone hear me? Amazing. Good
Let me
morning,
stop sharing my
everyone,
screen.
and thanks for joining from
Teju, can you hear
wherever.
me? Okay.
I think Yomife is having a bit of trouble hearing us, but it's okay.
Okay, let me keep sharing my screen.
Just give it a few minutes.
Hi, Teju.
Hi, Yomife. I can hear you, but I think you're having a bit of trouble hearing us.
Okay, so let me speak briefly about AI Saturday Lagos. AI Saturday Lagos.
Okay. How about we do this, everyone? While Yomife tries to sort out his audio, I'm going to briefly share my screen and and introduce you to AI Saturdays Lagos. Let me know if you can see my screen. Can you see my screen now? Is it moving? Perfect. Amazing. So, as welcome again to AI Saturdays Lagos. We're free to attend community-driven initiative focused on democratizing the knowledge of AI across Africa. And we do this through teaching, research, and innovation. So you have joined our teaching cohort. If you have joined us in the past, you may have joined our research-based cohort where we talked about research and also think about projects to work together. We love this Italian proverb, which says that a candle loses nothing by lighting another candle. I would like to think of ourselves as every cohort that we host, we are lighting other candles. We are bright and with this candle, lighting other candles. So we hope that you would also become one. You, of course, when the candle is lit, you become a lit candle and you can light other candles, you know, and pay it forward. All right. So, we've been an active learning community since 2018. We promote AI and we organize all of the structured classes based on machine learning, like data science and machine learning cohort, which is the one you're joining today. In the past, we've also organized computer vision, like deep learning based cohort, which go into introduction to computer vision or natural language processing. And as you know, AI is set to revolutionize this fourth industrial. So we all need to be ready and prepared and educated, and we see it as our role to help educate people on this very important technology. So, and of course, like to be a player in this field, you need to have the knowledge and the skills and the tools for you to be able to contribute to this AI-enabled world if we want it. Um, and it's here to stay nowadays. It's a really interesting tool to have in your belt, and also to understand the challenges with this. You need to have the right education, and we hope that our cohort would enable you with the skills that you need. And so. Our mission is to democratize the knowledge of AI across Africa, and our goal here we see it in three steps. Like first, we want to build a solid AI presence for our community. Wherever you are, we want you to be inspired, learn about this, and start a community of your own if you have the capacity to do so, to help educate more people. We are stirring up the spirit of innovation. I said we focus on teaching, research, and innovation. And by first acquiring the knowledge about AI, then you start thinking about how can you use these tools. You think about research problem within your community. Then you come up with tools and products, and this become innovations. And we also encourage peer motivation in across Africa, based on our studying AI resources. We think of our values in this five ways, which is elect for short, excellence, leadership, empathy, collaboration, and transparency. And we hope that you reflect many of these values as you join our community. We welcome you and, hope you continue to be good, exude these values as well. And we know you are. So Okay, thank you so much. That's a very brief introduction about ASS the Lagos. I'm gonna be available through the cohort in different forms, but as Yomife said, it's gonna be your host most of the time. You will be seeing him on the community calls, but you would also be seeing myself and my colleagues who I will briefly like to call to introduce themselves if they're on the call. I believe Tola should be on the call. So, Tola, I would like to invite you to say a few words.
Hello, everyone. Good morning. We're really excited to have you here. The first few years of AI Saturday, we had physical classes, and that was really engaging and very interactive. Then I think 2020, when Corona started, we switched to online classes. But this is the first time we are trying this style of teaching, and that's why this cohort is called the ML-Flipped cohort. Previously, we used to have somebody teach directly, but we think that this is going to be a better approach so that you could learn, go back to the videos. If you have any question, you could watch it again, then come with your question. So I think this is going to be a very important, is going to be a very good learning opportunity. I cannot wait for the progress everybody on the call makes at the end of the cohort. So I'm looking forward to the growth that you guys achieve at the end of the cohort. Well done, congratulations. And also a few years ago, I think 2019, I started my tech journey also from AI Saturday. So I'm a co-organizer and also a product of AI Saturdays. So I am looking forward to the good works you guys will do. Well done. Congratulations for taking the bold step to join our community. Thank you. Yes, about physical meetup. It's in work, it's possible, but we'll talk about that much later. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Tola, for that very kind intro and giving background about AS at the Lagos, how we started and what we're doing right now. For this cohort, there's not gonna be a physical meetup, but just sometimes we organize in-person meetups, and we did one of those a few weeks back, and we hope that in the future we would have when we have our cohort, it's gonna be like hybrid, and maybe you're like seated somewhere in your location with other students, and while tuning in, but that's not gonna happen for this cohort. This cohort is fully virtual. Okay, so I'm gonna give it back to Yomife to continue the rest of the slides. If you have any question, myself and Tola are still here to answer them, both in chat or you know we speak to clarify. All right, Yomife, it's yours.
All right, thank you very much. Thanks for the brief introduction. Thanks, Teju. Thanks, Tola, for the introduction. And yeah, that is AI Saturday Lagos, and we are glad to have everyone here. The journey of 1,000 miles starts from a step. So, and this step is very important to everybody. So, starting is just start it, and we'll see how it goes. So, yeah, now to the fleet quote. As we all know, this is this is the ninth quote of the machine learning code that we do that we are making. But at this time, it will be a flipped code. So remember, it's not only machine learning that we do. We also do deep learning. There's also the research code as well. But this is for
The beauty all of me.
sorry. So okay, so this is like the 10th. This is the ninth quote, and this will be a flipped quote. So yeah, so it will be as we have all said in the mail we sent, and also on our social media platforms. will be a 10-week of immersive learning, machine learning journey, and then we'll have 2 weeks afterwards for our capstone project. So it will be so we'll send so it is a structured community-driven data science machine learning. So regardless of your knowledge, regardless of your background, even if you've not written a piece of code before, you are welcome as long as you are ready to commit and give it all it needs. As long as you're ready to commit, definitely you'll be able to go from zero to being confident in writing code and understanding how machine learning model works. So welcome once again. So as you said, this course is built around the flipped classroom. So you will learn at your own pace during the week. We'll send you you have the videos, and you will have the videos. The videos are already on our GitHub page. For as many as that have taken their time to go through it, you'll see that the videos are there. But we'll still suggest how to watch them every week so you don't feel overwhelmed. So you at least know how to plan your time. Exactly. So there's no pressure on you, but at least you still have a target. So you can watch the videos at your own time pace. But we are coming together so that we have a target and we can also grow together as a community. So we also by the end of this journey, we'll also build a machine learning project by ourselves. So now we've been talking about machine learning, we're talking about it. So what is machine learning? Does anybody okay from the chat? I want to see does anybody wants to give us brief anything about machine learning? Or you can anyone and if you want to try, you can unmute yourself and talk.
Hi everyone.
Okay, who's Abiola? Is that Abiola?
Please confirm if you can hear me. Yes,
Yeah,
Abiola.
I
Yes,
can hear you.
okay. So machine learning is about building systems that have the ability to learn from data. We have in program. So it's about building programs that can learn from data, that can learn patterns from data to solve the particular task. And of course, they improve as you get more data. And that is what I can say about machine learning systems. So they learn and they improve with more data to solve a particular
Thank you.
problem.
Thank you very much for that. Thank you, Abiola. Anybody else wants to give it a shot? Does anybody else wants to give it a shot?
Okay, machine learning basically. Yeah.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go on.
Okay, so machine learning basically is more like the ability of computer to learn without being explicitly programmed. So what you do is you feed them the normal conventional way of actually writing code is that you define a particular function of it that takes in input X, and then it makes a prediction of Y. But when you're using machine learning, most of the time, what you tend to do is feed it both the X and the Y, more like the input and the output. And then it figures out like a pattern or a relationship kind of to be able to now predict some things you have not seen before. More like that.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you all. I really appreciate everybody, everybody has contributed, and those are fantastic definitions of machine learning, and that's very cool. So I can see in the chat, well, okay, ability of the system to perform tasks without explicitly programmed. Cool. Machine learning is all about training a model to learn from predetermined data. ML is a subset of AI. ML is the subset of AI requires explicit feature engineering and domain experts for effective classification and prediction. True. ML is the science of teaching computers to learn from experience, just like humans.
You are not seeing your
Yeah.
screen.
Yeah.
You're not seeing your screen. It's not moving.
So
Your
yeah.
screen is not moving.
What can you see my screen now?
Yes.
Okay. What is machine learning? So everybody has given a different machine learning. So you can just say simple definition of machine learning is a method that allows computers to learn from data and make decisions or prediction without being explicitly programmed. That is very good. So as we have evolved it, so you don't have to say okay, you don't have to unlike a rule-based system where you just have to say okay, if this if when you encounter this particular particular stuff, do this, do that, which can be probably done with if else statements. But rather than using if else statement, you make the computer be able to adapt to unseen circumstances, which it has not encountered before. But because it has learned from data, so then it is able to, is able to understand how things. So yeah, machine learning is a subset of machine learning of artificial intelligence that focuses on building systems that learn from data to improve their performance on a task over time. So it's all about iteration and also the data, and also yeah, we use the data to build systems that to improve performance of machine learning on a task. So yeah, that's basically what machine learning is for. So it helps us to be better at whatever we do, and you can easily use it as a great assistant. So it's all everything all boils down to the data. Data is the fundamental part of machine learning. The data is whatever is contained within the data will determine what you can do with it and the problems you can solve using machine learning. So, and also the quality of your data as well also determines the quality of your machine learning model. So yeah, thank you all for your responses. I really appreciate everyone. So now, so yeah, this is just a simple output. This is simple process of machine learning. So you get the data. So remember, you get the stock data or regression, and then you get your data, and then for your data, you assess the best ML technique or algorithm that is suitable for your task. So, and then you get your prediction. This is a stock data now. So a stock data requires regression because it is based on numbers. And definitely for stock data like that, you definitely go for time series because this stock data, their time, they are very related on time. So you go for stock price prediction. So this is customer transaction data. So you want to do market segmentation. This customer transaction data now, there are a lot of things you can do. But okay, you can say, okay, if this customer will churn or not, is this customer likely to buy a product or not? Is this customer likely to stay with us or not? So depending on on the problem you are trying to solve, that will determine what you are going to do. So because we want to do a market segmentation, we say that okay, this is a clustering. So this is an unsupervised machine learning technique. Don't worry, we'll get to know more about it later in the course. But if you want to know if a customer will churn or not, definitely you won't be using clustering. You'll be using a classification. You'll be using a classification. So depending, though it is the same data, but they are different end problems. So you need to understand what exactly the problem you are trying to solve before you do the kind of ML technique you use. So also streaming data. So this is also association rule, and then use recommendation system. So email text classification, if it is spam or not. So to use a spam detection. Remember, this is a classification task. So as I said, every problem has its own has it every problem is unique. So you need to understand the problem you want to solve. That is the first thing. Understand the problem you want to solve is then find the data that can actually that actually speaks about your problem, and then look for ML algorithm that perfectly fits your technique. First of all, you determine the technique, and then you look for the algorithm that solves your problem. So yeah, in week 6, you learn more about all this in week 6. So in week 6, if you check through through our GitHub repo, you'll see this. So introduction, we'll have introduction to machine learning. I also have linear regression and linear classification. So yeah, so and there's the video. So just so you can wait till week 6 until you learn it, and if you want to, you can decide to go on and check it ahead of time. There is no penalty for that. But regardless, don't let you trying to stay ahead of class affect current class participation. We won't want you to miss out on what is going on in class. So yeah. So and these are myths for machine learning, myth and versus reality about machine learning. So some people do say that machine learning is only for PhDs, okay, people that are graduated with PhD or people that are doing their PhD. But the truth is anyone can learn it, and anyone can learn or practice it. Anybody can learn it as long as you're able to commit it and to it and give it the time that it demands. So it can be tasking, but regardless, there are people doing it. So why not? Why, if people are doing it, then why can't these people also be you? So, and also ML models are always accurate. It is not true. Not always. ML models are not accurate. So it depends on, as I said earlier, the data quality, and it also depends on the technique, the approach you use in building your machine learning model. We might have the same data and come up with different performances of model. There is a lot of pipeline, there's a lot of process involved in building a machine learning model. So depending on how you are able to do it and the quality of your data, so that we can arrive at different accuracy or different performance of the model. So that's it. So some people also say you need massive data to start. You can always start with model. True, you need data, but the quality of the data is even much more important. So you don't necessarily need much data. You can start with a more small data set, and there are different methods we can use in machine learning to compensate for having small data sets. There is a there's something called smooth analysis. There's data augmentation. So you can also there's also generating synthetic data. So regardless, there are a lot of things you do. Though generating synthetic data and all those stuff, they are last results if you don't have data. And all these stuff are also dependent on your task. They are not they are not they are not they are not stagnant. They are not stagnant. So it depends on the problem you are trying to solve and your problem. So they are specific to you. Because you use it in this particular problem and it works doesn't mean it will work for a particular problem. Yeah. So also ML is magic. ML is not magic. It's required. It's a machine learning models are built on mathematics, data, and logic. So even the algorithm, all this ML algorithm that you're saying that is suitable for your task, they are mathematical equations that are combined together. There's nothing special about it. They are mathematical equations. So as long as you can understand the mathematics and the logic behind the algorithm, then you can say, okay, if it is magic, then yeah, magic. But it is really not magic. It is based on mathematics, statistics, probability, you know. So yeah. So also ML is suitable for every problem. ML is not for everything. You need to, you need to determine if it is ideal for your problem. First of all, you need to understand what your problem is, and then you need to know, okay, if this problem is if this problem is indeed for or it is indeed machine learning model. So you need to understand your problem at first, and there are some problems that can easily be solved with if-else statements. You don't necessarily need you to, doesn't necessarily need you to build a machine learning model in the name of you want to incorporate AI. Though it is sweet to the ears, but you need to understand is building a machine learning model what is. If it is just is assuming now, if it is just a password verification, if you're doing a password verification, you don't need a machine learning model to verify a password. You just need just a simple if else statement is enough for that. So like that. So you need to understand your problem. Okay, it's machine learning. And whatever you have been doing before, is it working? If it is working, what exactly is the problem machine learning is trying to solve? Because if you are going to be, if you want to build a machine learning model, then definitely it should improve on the previous solution. So is the machine learning model going to make this better at what it does? So you need to understand what the gap that you want to fill before you start talking about machine learning model. Understand the challenges you are facing and then see if machine learning model is truly the solution to whatever you have at hand. So okay. Oh, all right. Can someone give examples of machine learning in our day-to-day just drop it in the chat. Examples of our day-to-day machine learning task. Machine learning in practice. Just drop them in the chat. Netflix. In what sense exactly? I can some people are saying Netflix. What example exactly? Sure. For movie recommendation on Netflix, that is true. Text auto completion, that is very correct. Voice to text, that's also true. They call it speech to text. They call it speech to text model. So recommendation, fraud detection, movie suggestion, yeah, spam classification in our Gmail, email recognition. Yeah, these are very true. These are very true. E-commerce specialization, yeah. So these are very true machine learning application in our day-to-day lives. So credit card fraud detection, true. Thank you very much, everyone. So you can Google search suggestion, YouTube or Netflix recommendations, spam or email detection, face recognition on phones, credit risk scoring, voice assistance, and then ChatGPT, of course. So these are very these are this if you don't know this thing, this you can see that machine learning is already like ingrained into our day-to-day life. It's almost like you cannot separate us because you use it every day. Google search suggestion. If you type something on Google search if you are while you are typing on Google, you see Google bring suggestion or related searches. And also based on where you are, based on your previous searches, Google will bring suggestions. Also, when you go on your YouTube account now, your YouTube account, the recommendations that will be brought to you will be based on okay, where you are, your region, and also the stuffs you have always browsed, stuff that they feel like you've always been interested in. So and they also feel like okay, if people like you also are also interested, people are also interested in this. People who you see some stuff like people who watch this are also interested in this. So it's also based on what you do, what people around you do, or what people like you do. So that's how they like recommend products, and you see most times those stuff they recommend to you, you will be interested in, though you might not be interested in it at the time, but it will definitely be something like also you're interested in. So if you are using somebody else YouTube account, you see that the content that will be given that you will be given there might not like necessarily suit your taste. So that's just it about machine learning. So same thing with Netflix recommendation. You said that because you on your Netflix account now or on your Netflix because you watched this particular movie, they will even write it there that because you watched this particular movie, yeah, they will suggest some movies, similar movies to you, and you see that they are always like interesting movies. So same thing with TikTok as well. See, that's why some people will say that TikTok is like an addiction because once you enter like this, you can almost not leave because they'll keep giving you content that that you will most likely be interested in. So same to with spam detection email. Imagine if this your spam email now, this spam. Imagine it is just like a rule-based system. It's just be that okay, if you see free, If you see something percentage, if you see something, it will be rule based. But you know that those rule based now, it has a specific window. It has a limit of vocabulary that will be contained in the in the span. You say, okay, if you see this, call it spam. If you see this, call it spam. So if someone is able to bypass all those rules now and say that and give it something else, and without using those specific words or use synonyms, even if he's saying that we're using synonyms, there's no way a rule-based system will know that this will understand synonyms, or it will not. But if you use a machine learning model, it understand the interrelationship between words. So it will understand relationship and that, okay, this is still talking about the same thing. So it will definitely flag it as spam. So face recognition as well. So it's face recognition on everybody's phone works differently. It works like it is specific to you. And you can see that it's changed even as you all grow. You can see that it takes pictures and also analyzes the picture. Not a these pictures, they are converted into numbers and then passed into the machine learning model. But a rule-based system doesn't understand that. So just like that, and so those are some everyday examples of machine learning models. So sometimes now when machine learning cannot, when machine learning is not like advanced. Okay, let's say predicting rare events without any previous occurrence. Remember, I said that it boils down to the quality of the data. But if there is no data to identify, if there's no data about a particular problem that we're trying to solve, if there's no data about a particular problem you're trying to solve, then there is no use using machine learning. This is predicting rare events without any previous occurrence. Like when COVID-19 first came, there is no way we can use a machine learning to predict that, oh, this is COVID-19, because we never had an outbreak of COVID-19, and that was the first time. So now that we've had an outbreak of COVID-19, so the next time COVID-19 might be happening, definitely COVID-19, based on the data we already have on COVID-19, we can say that, we can then ascertain to some extent, to a certain degree, that COVID-19 is likely to occur again. But without any previous data, then machine learning cannot work. We can say that, okay, we can detect some anomaly, but we cannot say that we cannot like specifically say this is actually what is wrong. So we can detect anomaly and say that, oh, probably due to people from coming from this country to this country, they are having probably can say that they are getting admitted to hospital um much more than they are supposed to be. So once we start seeing or say that, okay, people are falling sick too frequent these days, is there a problem? What exactly is wrong? So there's a lot of things that can be wrong. And okay, if you are using password, as I said, password verification, it just needs to match, nothing more. Is Password verification needs an exact match, not synonym, not that, oh, you missed the letter, I guess you are trying to say this is what you're trying to say. No, it needs exact match. So also look at this traffic lights control based on timers. If traffic lights, they all traffic lights work on timers. So, but since this is already working, why should you include a machine learning? This is a perfect example of, do you really need machine learning? So let's assume there's an highway now that, probably the traffic varies and you cannot really necessarily use and the time-based traffic control lights, they are struggling. Then you can see that, okay, in this particular areas, that's traffic light is struggling. Let us accommodate machine learning for real life or that. So it will be using private data from the number of vehicles that are waiting. So if there is a route that there's no vehicle on it, then definitely it won't need to give the red lights on it. If there's an intersection and one is busier than the other, then you can say that let us use a machine learning model to control so that the busier one will not be affected when the less busier one is not when it is not in use. So the busier one can always keep working while the less busier ones will only be as need, like when it will be a need-based one. So when there are vehicles waiting here, then you can say that the busy ones should wait, let the less busier ones let them move. I hope you get my analogy. So also file system operation, copying, moving, and deleting files. You don't want machine learning to be deleting a file. There are some files that machine learning feels these files are they are useless. They are not worth it, and you actually need them. So this is a thing of personal interest. It's a personal interest, and so you don't want machine learning to do this for you. You want to be able to do it by yourself. So machine learning doesn't excel in this kind of stuff. So why should you learn machine learning? So as we've all said now, machine learning is not just a field, it is it is it is embedded into different domains. So regardless of whichever domain you are an expert in, there is a way to fit machine learning in. Is it into health? Is it in if it is in health now? Because there are people are building machine learning models to help detect if people if the likelihood of people developing diabetes, to help to detect early traces of cancer, early traces of tumor, like all the or any degenerative disease. Machine learning helps doctors to perform better in their field. So it helps them to it helps them to perform better and give them and make their work better. So also it helps to turn raw data into smart solutions. As we all said, the machine learning models are based on data. So the data, if the data is lying down and nothing is being done about it, then it's just there. So we just say that rather than data is going to waste, let us use it in building smart solutions that can help improve quality of life. So yeah, medical diagnosis, fraud detection, self-driving cars, and name whatever cutting edge, whatever charge. Look at ChatGPT now. See the beauty of stuff like ChatGPT. Those are the power of AI. So and also critical for data-driven decision making. So machine if you once when you have data and you are able to build a machine learning model, you can use your machine learning model to actually predict future trends. You can use it to build future trends and know how you are going to position yourself for whatever is coming. So probably you want to probably a real estate organization start say that and they are building a real estate organization and they have a data and we are trying to expand, we are trying to build a new project. Where is the best location, where is the best place to situate, and where's the best place to situate ourselves, and what is the likelihood of getting our returns, and what is the projection of what you are going to get. So machine learning models can help them in making this decision of about the location, about how much money they should invest, and what their return might eventually be. So it all boils down to what you want machine learning to solve for you. So This is a very high level machine learning pipeline. The first thing is, okay, even before collecting data, you need to understand the problem you want to solve. After understanding the problem you want to solve, and having a clear path and a clear definition of the problem you want to solve, then you collect relevant data. You collect the data. The data, probably it might be through web scraping, it might be internally generated data from your company. It can be probably data from open source organizations, maybe Cargo or wherever, Zindi. So wherever you are getting the data from, it can even be through what's it called? It can be through survey. And then you get the data, you clean it and prepare the data into a format that the model can use. Then choose a model. You go through the model and say, okay, what are these models? And then you go through. There are different machine learning models. There are different algorithms. There are different machine learning algorithms available. So you just have to choose. You have to choose one based on your use case, and then train the model. So and also evaluate the model performance. Okay, is it actually doing well for your use case? Is it doing what you're supposed to do? And then once you are sure that the model is performing, then you deploy the model on the web, AWS, Azure, whichever place you want to deploy the model. So yeah, so now back to this quote. This quote will go through different steps of data collection and then to model deployment. So as we said, yeah, we'll provide pre-recorded videos and then assessment as well. And then there will also be a capstone project to encourage collaboration and solidify our learning. So there will also be a certificate of completion. So there are rules for you to be able to get the certificate. But also don't forget, we also said peer support via our community channel. So via our community channel, the Discord, we also I will. Is there anyone here not on the Discord channel? Is there anybody here not on the Discord channel? Regard, Regardless, we'll still share. We'll still so yeah. If you are not on the Discord channel, please join the Discord channel. So the Discord channel has been shared. So please join join. So on the Discord channel, so we'll provide peer support and peer support. So we'll ask your questions there, and we'll support everybody. Answer questions you feel you can answer. If you see a question that you feel you can answer, support. We are all here to grow together. Nobody is an island of knowledge. Nobody is perfect. We learn, we teach each other, and then we grow together as a community. So this is the criteria for obtaining certificate of participation. So you must have a 60% minimum attendance as community call. It is very, very important. During every community call, we will share a Google form which you must fill. And then so please always remember to fill the Google form. Also, it says 40% average assessment score. They will share assessments. If there will be assessments, we'll share them at the beginning of every week. We'll share them at the beginning of every week, and you must complete it on at least an hour before the next community session. So you must have a minimum of 40%. Don't worry, every assessment is graded differently. So, but however each assessment will be graded, we'll let you know. And also the most important one is 100% participation in the final project. There will be a final project which will which will let everybody know every like as in due time. We'll let everybody know in due time. Submission is required. You must participate in the final project. There is no, you cannot avoid that. There's nothing you can do about it. You must have 100% participation in the final project for you to have the certificate of completion. So yeah, so what to expect each week? So I said Sunday. So every Sundays, this is every Sundays, email regarding the videos, labs, notebooks, and slides for the week will be sent to participants. As I already said that, I already said that all this information, they are on the GitHub. These videos, the labs, the notebooks, and the slides, they are all on the GitHub profile. But we'll still send the dedicated one for the week for you. That's why I say, if you want to go ahead and learn about it, there is no penalty about. There's nothing wrong in it. But if you want to go according, but regardless, we'll still send this information to you every Sunday. So about the videos, the labs, and the notebooks, it's like, and also the assessments for that week. So remember, as I said, they are complete and submit the assessments by 9 a.m. West African time. Yeah, on Saturdays. West African time on Saturday. So remember and then on Saturday as well, attend the 2-hour community session via Zoom. So by 9 a.m. West African time, you must have submitted uh, the assessment, and then by 10 a.m. you should be available for the community call. So no, there's no doubt about, there's no going back about them. What should I say? So during every community discussion, we'll review what was learned in the previous week. Then we'll answer questions we'll answer questions from the lectures, answer questions from the lab and the assessments, and then during these times also like brainstorm project ideas. So we'll brainstorm projects. So you can start, we can start having an idea of whatever problem you want to solve. You can decide what project you want to do. But regardless, let your project be within the scope of what you are learning. During the when filling the form, some people included problems that for people include project ideas that include deep learning and stuff. But remember, deep learning is beyond the scope of this particular course. You can include that whenever we are having a deep learning course. We also have a deep learning course, and the information will be shared will be shared with the community. But right now, the project idea should be within the scope of supervised and unsupervised learning, which is tabular data. They're only dealing with tabular data for not structured tabular data and structured data, not unstructured data for now. So I guess that is clear. So I hope that is clear. So then this is the schedule for how the week is going. If you've gone, as I said, all this information on the digital page. If you've gone through them, you would have seen all of this. But regardless, once again, this is how the program is going to go. So week one, which starts tomorrow, Sunday. Today is Saturday. So week one starts tomorrow. So we'll be having like Python refresher and numerical computing, which is number. So we'll share videos, we'll share labs, we'll share slides, we'll share everything you need regarding this week. We'll share it to you. Okay, by the way, we shared a Python refresher course with everybody. How many of us went through the Python refresher course? Probably I should create a let me create a poll to know how many of us went through the video. Can you see? Can we see the poll? Okay. Can you all see it now? Okay. Okay. What about now? Oh wow. It's like basically half of the class went through it, and like half did go through it. Wow. So those of us that didn't go through it, what exactly is the issue? Can you just talk about it? Can you just drop your comment in the chat? What was the challenge you have? What challenge did it face? What exactly were the issues we faced? So also there's also another poll. Let me know. Do you okay? How many of us have prior experience with Python? There's another poll. I don't know. Can you also see that? Can you also see that? There's a second poll. Okay. Okay. Wait. Let's. Okay. So basically, okay, 50 people responded. So and that's like 50-50. So okay. Let me hit that one. Let me hit the poll. So now, how many of us has a previous prior Python experience? Okay. 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 Cool. So it's no problem. Regardless, we just want to be sure. We just want everybody to be on the same page, and be sure that we have we have we are on the same page so that we can progress together as a community. I launched. You can check again. I just launched the second poll. I have I have just for us to know if you have a knowledge of Python. Okay, no problem. Regardless, this week as well will still be about Python, but it won't be just about Python. It will also be about NumPy. which is a very excellent Python library used for machine learning, and especially even especially it will even be very good again for people that are interested in deep learning. It is very essential. You cannot escape NumPy. But it is very important. But you can if you are going further into deep learning again, you cannot escape it. It is very important to watch it. So regardless, makes sense. So we'll send this material to you by tomorrow. Tomorrow, if you don't send it, we always send it on Sunday or Monday morning. If you don't see it on Sundays, you always get it latest by Monday morning. But always try as much as possible to send it by Sundays. So yeah. So that about week one. So, and then assessment, we'll send you the assessment. And when we are sending the assessments, we also tell you how you are going to submit it. So it might be different for each week. So don't worry. For each week, you know how you are going to submit the assessments. There is no big deal in it. So Python, so that's that about Python. Then data science foundations. By week two, you will do introduction to data science, JIT and GitHub, as well as web scraping. So we'll be doing we'll scrape the internet or any website of your choice, or any website of your choice. So this will be an introduction to it. By week three, we'll be doing databases, SQL, and also exploratory data analysis. And week four, we'll be doing mathematics for ML. Yeah. Don't worry. Mathematics, we'll talk about linear algebra. We'll talk about the we'll talk about the basic of mathematics for you. So don't worry, it will be fine. Just if you don't have if you are not if you don't have any knowledge, if mathematics is not even your strong force, don't worry, it is very beginner friendly. We are here to answer your question. Don't be scared. Feel free to ask your questions. That's why we are here. Ask your questions, and people that also know the answer, do also answer. We'll also try as much as possible to keep everything together. So yeah, this is the this is our YouTube. This is the playlist. This is the YouTube playlist that I'll be using. So you can see Python refresher. So it was taught by Stephen Kolawole, and then but it also included the people that took the course at the time. So everybody, kindly do what to scan this code and subscribe to our YouTube channel, please. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Let me give everybody a minute to do that. Okay. How many of us are subscribed to the YouTube channel? Sorry, what link are you talking about? Link to the YouTube channel. Okay, can you just scan this QR code? Scan the QR code, please. Okay, let me see if I can fetch the. So please do well to subscribe to the channel, and leave comments. Let us know if the resources were if they were good enough, if you're able to relate with it, if you understood, and if there are concepts that you feel were challenging, do well to ask. So have we all scanned the QR code? Have we all scanned the QR code? So since the YouTube channel has been, so let me proceed with my. Yeah. Okay, so continuation to let me continue with the schedule. So by week 5, we'll have text processing. So this is like a mini NLP project. This is like a mini NLP project. So we'll be doing text processing. This is not the advanced NLP stuff, but this is still NLP. So we'll do that, and then by week 6, we'll start talking about different models. So linear regression and linear regression and different another classification model. So also by week 7, we'll talk about nonlinear modeling and interpretive model. We'll talk about different other models that don't just rely on linear relationships. So we'll be talking about decision trees, support vector mechanism, and other stuff like that. So yeah, we'll also be talking about probabilistic models. We'll be talking about maximum likelihood. We'll be talking about naive Bayes. Or it is a very, very interesting time. So by week 9, we'll be doing unsupervised learning, our recommendation system. Unsupervised learning and recommendation system. So let's see. So it will be a very nice time, and we are looking forward to everybody. So, and then by week 10, which is the last week of the lecture, we'll be having deep learning basics, introduction to neural network, introduction to deep learning, and stuff like that. It is an introduction, not a deep learning. Deep learning is a wide field on its own. So we're just introducing us to the concept of deep learning and just to appreciate um the beauty, to appreciate what deep learning can do. So that's just we'll be introducing deep learning by week 10. So it is not our focus for this course, as I said, but we'll be introducing it. And then in subsequent course, we'll let everybody know when that will be. Then we'll dive deeper into deep learning. So by week 11 and week 12, that's where we'll be focusing on our capstone project. Yeah. And then October 18. So we'll be dividing everybody into teams. We'll let everybody know as that later on. So and then we'll do the project together. And each team will do their project, and then each team on this particular October 18 will present their problem and the problem they're trying to solve, and their solution. So each team will present their solution. We are looking forward to everybody solving problems, and we are looking forward to solutions that everybody will come up with. So this is the GitHub. This is our GitHub. This is our GitHub page. You can also check out. You can scan the QR code as well to join to follow to get all the resources on the GitHub page. So this is the GitHub. This is the page where we'll be having where all the information regarding the course. This is where it is reported. So this is it. AI Saturday Lagos /course structure. So and you can also do what to start the repository. Do what to start. Thank you very much. Please start the repository. October 18 is Data Fest Africa. Okay, we'll see. We'll get back to. We'll see how we can. We'll see what we can do about that. We'll see what we can do about that. We'll see what we can do about that. I think we'll take that into consideration. We'll take that into consideration. So depending on the number of people going for Data Fest, then we can see how that works. Regardless, thanks for bringing that up. Really appreciate that. So. Okay. So now, okay. So the cohort. So now we have a calendar for the cohort. We have a calendar for the cohort, and this is So we have a calendar for the course, which contains all the information regarding the schedule, as you can see. Which contains all the information regarding the schedule and the schedule, and you see each week. You see, for week 1, I can see Python refresher lecture, NumPy and numerical. So we are recommending that, okay, you watch this Python refresher lecture by Monday, and then by Wednesday you go through the NumPy lecture. So we'll share the link to the course calendar. So it has been shared. So please kindly add the calendar to your add the course calendar to your calendar. So we'll be able to we'll be able to sync properly. So these are the tools we use. Okay, I think we already heard about this. GitHub, which is the force repository and official information. Gmail group, and also Gmail, so any announcement and notification. Zoom, Zoom will be having, where we'll be having our weekly community sessions, and then Discord. So I guess by this time, everybody's already on the Discord channel. Everybody's already on the Discord channel, right? So, and then for YouTube, we'll say on YouTube we'll be having the pre-recorded lectures and community sessions. So you on YouTube, we have our videos there, so it will be easy to go. So yeah, I already talked about this. The information regarding the capstone project will be shared in due time. So however, you can start having an idea of what you want to do for the project, whatever you want to do. And as I said earlier, I won't be covering LLMs, chatbots, and deep learning during this course. So ensure that whatever project you are planning to have as your capstone project is within the scope of everything we will be doing. So is that clear? So briefly, we'll be I just want to show us the participant analysis of everybody that signed up. So we got 259 responses. We have 73.7%. So that's only a quarter of everybody of our respondents are female. So women stand up to the call. So I guess we have people from different nationality here. So majority are Nigerians, but we have people from Eswatini, Uganda, and different countries. If you are not joining the call from Nigeria, if you're on the call and you're not a Nigerian nationality, can I just signify? Let us meet you. Also, we also have people with different countries of residence. Though Nigeria has the highest percentage, you can see Nigeria. People were writing different spellings of Nigeria, but regardless, you can see Kaduna, the country. I don't know which country is named Kaduna, but regardless, I don't know which country is also Lagos. But regardless, we are all majority of everybody here. And also, if you are joining the call and you are not in Nigeria, just signify the chat. We would like to know. We would like to know if you are on the call. So current background. So some people are, there's no secondary school students here. So everybody here is either university students, a graduate, or a working professional. We love everybody here. Thanks for coming, and we'll try as much as possible to work with everybody. So 97.3% of people said they will be available for the entire quarter of the duration, and we hope so. Out of 259 responses, only 86 are on call at this moment. So we hope others, improve their participation consequently. So how many years of programming? So some people don't have any programming experience before. So for people that don't have any programming experience, so please do well to go through the Python course extensively. And make sure you understand. And if you don't understand, reach out. Everybody has different level of understanding. So don't say because someone is not asking questions, so I won't ask questions. Ask your questions. we are all at different level of knowledge at this point. So exactly. So please ask your questions. And then okay, so on a scale of 1 to 5, how would you rate your Python programming skills? So I guess most people say their programming experience are average. So people don't have a Python programming experience at all. So do you have any prior experience with AI or ML? Most people have basic experience with ML, and the next people they have like intermediate work and operators. So regardless, we'll make sure that by the end of this project, by the end of this course, we're able to comfortably build ML projects. So half of the participants have completed a data science machine learning course in the past. Okay. So do you have any specific projects and ideas? So I guess most of us don't have any project at them. But regardless, now that we've gone through what the project entails, you can start noting what you want the project, what you want your custom project to. So I guess none of us has internet access issues. Thank you. Thank God for that. So majority of us also has a working laptop that we can use during the entire duration. So, but if you don't have a laptop, please do what to get one or borrow one. You can. I'm not sure you can. There's a limit to what you can do without a laptop on in this course. So please try as much as possible to get access to one. However it is. So okay. Sorry. Okay. So schedule for week one. Week one starts tomorrow as well. So this is the schedule we advise. So this week we'll be focusing on Python and Numpy, as I said. And the advice schedule is by Monday, we expect you to watch the Python refresher course. By Monday, we expect you to watch the Python refresher course. And then by Wednesday, we also expect you to watch the NumPy lecture. And by Thursday, we expect to start, attempting the assessment and start working through the assessment and see what and yeah. So remember, the assessment must be completed an hour before the next community session. So please do not miss that deadline. Do not miss it. So now,
Because it was not manual. It was bring the check, manually enter the ledger. Then there's somebody from.
How are we going to submit the assessment?
I said it earlier. Each week we'll let you know how you are going to submit the assessments. We'll send it with the mail. You will receive a mail from us, and then we'll send the assessment for week one now. The assessment for week one will be via a Google Docs. So it will be a Google Docs auto-graded form. So it will be graded immediately. So for week one, so this is just for week one. So for each other week, if it will be a Google Docs form as well, we'll let you know. And if it will be if it will be by submission or wherever it is, we'll let you know. But just keep in mind, every week we'll let you know how we are going to submit. So we said we are a community and a big family. So feel free to ask your question on the designated Discord channel. So please don't forget, this is the designated channel that we are using, beginner machine learning with this flower. That's the channel we are using. So please direct all questions and discussion there. Also, only ask questions regarding the course in this channel and no other channel. So, and also, no question is too simple. We are all here to learn and grow together. So ask your questions. Nobody will criticize you. So also, if you see a question you understand, please don't hesitate to help out. Teaching others is also one of the best ways to make you understand, to even make you understand it deeper, and to even assure you that you actually understand. So please, if you see any question that you feel like, oh, you can actually answer it, so please do also answer the questions. No problem regarding. Also, we are lucky to have some advanced members in our group, so please support those that I feel like we struggle. So please answer questions. Answer questions. We are a community. We are a community. So please, no, there's no show off. There's no do it, do your thing. Help people out. So, and also before you ask your questions, for people that will be asking questions, please, so that everything is not like clumsy and so that the messages are not too much. Go through the channel and see if your questions has been answered before. If it has been answered before, please don't re-ask. Or if you only need further clarification regarding that question, that's what you should ask. But if you see a question has been asked before, please don't re-ask. Exactly. So let's do forward to avoid repetition. Let's look out for one another and make the journey as supportive and engaging and fun. All as possible. So as we've already met, so my name is just Fedewari. So myself and Teju, we are the equality. So but major you'll be seeing my face and I'll be your contact person when it comes to reports. So I'll be the first contact. So regardless of anything, any situation, any challenges you have, you can let me know. Drop it on the channel. You can tag me. Drop it on the channel. So this is our social media person, Sharon Alawodi, and also Adetola Adisuji is she introduced herself earlier. So she's also an artist, and we also support from Ibrahim, Ghana, Kinichi Duko, Oluwafemi Aziz, and Simon. So we are the team behind the court. So we say thank you very much, everyone, for listening. Thanks for coming. Thanks for signing up. Thank you. We put this thing together, but if you guys didn't sign up, then it would have been so. So thanks for accepting our call for participation. Really appreciate everyone. So now, if you have any questions that has not been answered in the talk, so please listen. The assessment link will be shared. Well, I said we'll share the mail. We'll share the mail regarding the weekly schedule. We'll share it. We'll share email. If we don't share it on Sunday, we'll share it latest by Monday morning. So in that mail, we'll also receive the assessment link, or also receive clarity about the assessment. So please go through it. And if you need further clarification, you can ask on the Discord, on the designated Discord channel. So the attendance link has been shared. So please ensure you fill the attendance link. So please remember, only fill it once, don't fill it twice. Fill it once, you cannot fill it twice. And if you have, as I said, if you have any question, now is the time to ask. Any question?
So please, can you share the link again?
Which link is that?
I thought this an attendance list.
Yeah, it's
link.
okay. Okay, I'm coming. I will share.
Let's take it again.
Okay, it has been reshared. Just check the last link.
Okay, thank you.
Also, I just wanted to, first of all, thank you so much, Jesse, for that really, really nice introduction and walking us through the cohorts, the expectation, and thanks everyone for your active participation. We hope that you'll keep this up. This is really important. And as Yomife said, there's no any bad question or like you miss something. Don't be forget. Don't feel bad to re-ask again. I mean, it's understandable that maybe as we were talking about something, you missed it or you didn't realize something. So feel free to ask again. We will do our best to always respond to you and support you however we can. We're here to support your journey, really. We're here for you. And we hope that you would ask questions and you also take leadership to answer your colleagues' questions. So there's only so much we can do. So you also help each other out. Like someone is asking for attendance, you don't wait for the organizers to share. You take liberty to share it with them because you know what the link is, you know what the answer to the question that they have, and then you're stepping up in that way, and we're building a community together. And for each of the community calls, we'll be having some of this polls to understand how we're feeling, what's going on. Is the schedule too tight? Is it too easy? Do you need something else? If you don't give us feedback, we don't know how best to support you. We've been doing this for 7 years now, right? But each cohort has its own flavor. And as Tola said, and Yomife said, this is the first time we're doing this flipped cohort style, where we give you all of the material. We say, eat this week, watch these videos and do this assessment, and on Saturday tell us what like what question you have or what you're still missing. But of course, the entire week is the cohort, so it means that we will be checking in. So we're not just gonna give you on Sunday, say, okay, yeah, see you on Saturday. We will try to intentionally check in with you each of the days that we expect you to have watched the videos based on our proposal, and give you some polls to understand if you've watched it, and continue to try to encourage you. But of course, please feel free to make sure you participate in those polls, talk on Discord, and this is how you can make it lively and start chatting about project ideas. Like Yomi first said, you don't have to wait until we officially introduce you to like what the groups for this cohort, or like the project or that we're looking at. It's the projects we're collating for you. It's your project. It's the one you said you want to do that fits within this cohort. But we'll still be reaching out to you to tell us what you would like to do. So start to look around you to see if people would be interested in the problems that you care about. Write it somewhere on Discord. Ask if someone would like to team up with you on some things, and we will collect all this information closer to time and use it to form groups for you to work together. Okay. So yeah, I just wanted to add that bit to this, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask, and welcome again. We're very excited to have you. It's a very beautiful journey until sometimes in October. So we'll have great time together.
Thank you very much, Teju. Thank you. So I hope everybody I hope everybody I hope
Hi,
we
good
all
morning.
got that. Hello.
Yeah, sorry to cut in. I just wanted to ask a question.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just regarding I was going through the project through the cohort something, and I saw a part where they talked about certification. So I just wanted to like get more information on what like the certification entails at the end of the whole cohort.
Yeah, earlier I spoke about what for you to get the certificate. I already talked about what you need to do. So I said you need to let me go back to the slide. So this can you see my hope you can still see my screen. This is what you need for you to be able to have access to, for you to be able to have certificate of participation. This is for the certificate. So you need a 60% minimum attendance as community calls, which will track via the Google Forms. Also, you need a score of 40% average assessment score and 100% participation in the final project. So if you meet all these criteria, definitely you'll be given the certificate. But much more than the certificates, we just want everybody to be like disciplined enough to persevere and go through. I don't want people to like drop off along the way just because it was challenging or because maybe something came up. We just want everybody to be dedicated. That's why these things are in place. We don't if it is possible, if it were possible, we might. I why do we need attendance? Why do we need assessments? But we just want to be sure that everybody is actually participating. Just like a reward. Do you get? So and to keep everybody motivated. So definitely, once you meet up with this criteria, definitely you'll be you'll be uh, you'll be given the certificate. Do I answer that question?
Okay, now I also see some questions in the chat. Thanks, Yomi, for how do we go about time zones? So interestingly, about 90% of us are in the same time zone. But for the remaining of us that are not, we will look at where you're at and we will share a form later on about projects and suggestions, and you can tell us what works best for you. Okay. But I think it should be fine. Most majority of the people are within the same time zone. Only a few people outside of this. Like currently, it's very early for me, right? And we don't want you to have to wake up at 5 a.m. to join this calls. So if we have such requests, we'll try to see our best to do our best to accommodate the different time zones. Maybe move the community calls to start at a certain time, but only if we receive requests that says that the current planned time, which is from 10 a.m. West African time until 12, doesn't work very well for majority of us, then we can try to reschedule. But please feel free to like start the discussion on Discord if this is the case, and we can quickly address that. So Mahmoud, I said, you want to know what was the inspiration for running this cohort? Well, I'll let Yemi take that one, okay?
Okay. All right. Okay. We haven't thank you. We haven't had free food for the reason why we scheduled this course of that. Wanted a structured way after the as Teju said, we had a physical meeting sometime was in May, I think May. So we had a physical meeting, and then we were like, okay, let us have a structured way to. And people at the physical meeting, there were people that said they would love to, they would like to know the basics of ML. So, but at the time we didn't have a plan on ground for a machine learning cohort. So I was then appointed to okay, manage people's questions on this dedicated Discord channel. So after a while, then I just felt like, okay, let's just, instead of just doing it this way, why not let this be a cohort and then make it a flip session? Even though we don't since we already have the resources, and they are very, very, they were taught by people around all over the world. Some of the people that taught the course, so there are PhD students, there are people that are not in Nigeria, people all over the world taught this. There are people from US, there are people from Canada that haven't taught it. So it is the course is very well detailed, and there are PhD students, there are senior engineers, senior machine learning engineers that taught it, and there are even academia people that taught in this course. So I feel like, so since it is very much detailed and these people are, they took their time to do it, so why not just, make it into a flip session where we just have a community session where we'll come together and then we'll discuss, and when we'll answer questions, street assessment, and then we'll just like have a dedicated learning path for people. So, and that's how we came about this. And then it took weeks of planning, months of planning to eventually come up with this. And thank you guys for answering our call. So, and since since this is the first time, so please let us know. Let us know about that. We don't take feedback recklessly. We actually work on your feedbacks. If there's any challenge, if there's anything you feel like we should work on, let us know on time. So communicate to us. Let us know. So, and then we'll try as much as possible to see how we can fit in your request into the cohort. So yeah, thank you very much. Any other question? Regards to undergrad students, I think is there a way to accommodate exams clashing with the course duration? Okay, if you are currently an undergrad and your exam will be falling within the I will be clashing. I think you can just like notify us how your schedule is going to go, and we'll see if there is any if there's any way we can if there's any way we can work things together. So that's all it entails. Communication. So just let us know. Just let us know. You can reach out to myself or Teju on on Discord. So let us know your concern, and we'll try to go fix things. So yeah. Are there plans for mentorship on how to attract global opportunities as AI and ML engineers after the course? Yeah, I think there will definitely be a time to talk about that. I think Teju can talk more about it.
Yes, yes, of course. Thanks, Jeremy Fair. So we always share like opportunities on our Google Groups. We share support in chats. So please join our community there. And it's like many of the people who have gone through all of our cohorts since 2018 are on that Google Groups. And as part of this cohort, we don't directly connect you to, say, a company, or like have this pathway for you to, like from cohort to becoming intern somewhere. We don't have that partnership yet. Who knows, maybe in the future. And in the past, we've hosted hackathons where the winners were given internship in companies, and it's part of our negotiation where we're talking to the companies that we wanted to work together with. We were like, okay, we want the winners to get internship, and then so we always welcome this kind of collaboration. So if you have a company looking to collaborate with our community, it could be that the top performing student or something could work there, but we don't have that partnership right now. The best we can do is always to share like opportunities on Google Groups, on Discord, but mostly on Google Groups. So if you also have opportunities that you want to share, feel free to share it in Google Groups. And we also there's also some channel on Discord that is meant for opportunities. You can also put it there, or like look through there. In terms of mentorship, when you're part of a community, you have access to the amazing people within that community. And as Yemife said, we all have very different skill sets. Some of us have been doing this for years. Some of us are just starting. Some of us are mentors, some of us are mentees, and we're also part of other communities. I lead AS at the Lagos, but I'm also part of Deep Learning Indaba, I'm part of Masachani, I'm part of Data Science Africa. I contain multitudes. I collaborate with different people, so which means I have also diverse perspective from different community. I'm part of Cohere Labs as well. Like I joined the calls and participate in the activities there, and so many other communities that I'm probably forgetting right now because there's like so many of them. So, I share those opportunities when I see things from within the communities, and we just cross share information, and that's what's great about that. We have this network of people. I also know for a fact that if you're seeking more formal mentorship, you can always look at go to the Deep Learning Endeavor /mentorship. So so there you can apply, and they would connect you with mentors that are available to support you based on your need. So mentorship could be maybe you're writing a paper and you need someone to quickly have a look at the paper, or like to give you advice about career, or to do any different things. It's a one-time mentorship, so they'll find people within the database, and they can connect you, and the mentors will give you a part of their time to answer your question. But beforehand, you would have prepared your questions when you submit the form, what you want to ask about. I give all of the details so that you can get rich information from the mentor. So I will encourage all of you to have a look at the Deep Learning Indaba mentorship program and sign up and use it. Use it. I've also used it before when I was working on another project and I needed some feedback, and so I applied, and then I got paired with a senior person, and they were able to give some feedback. And so make sure to use all of those, everything available for you. And as you're gaining all of those knowledge and insight and becoming an expert, I hope you consider also giving back, and also like mentoring other people, people who are where you were a few years back. You also should contribute back when you feel very ready to do so. The link to the mentorship link, I've just shared it, and I will reshare it again. So yeah, that's it for the Diploma Endeavor. I hope that answers your question. Personal socials. Oh yeah, please feel free to share, follow us on all of our socials for AS at the Lagos. It's AS at it is Lagos almost everywhere. But personal socials also, we can put it on Discord. Let's add our LinkedIn, our Twitter, so people can follow. We can follow each other, and continue to be a part of each other's one another's journey. My socials, Tejumade Afonja in some places, and or Tejo Afonja in other places. So you can always find me with that.
Okay. Yeah, so thank you very much, Teju. So this is yeah, Saturday socials everywhere. So YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, and YouTube. Those are our um social media handles. So yeah, so I guess I guess that is all. I guess that's all. Any other question before we call it a week? Oh, sorry, before we call it, or before we end the call. Before we end the call, discussion will continue on the Discord
So
channel.
I see one of our colleagues also here. Oh, Peter has a hand up. Please go ahead. Peter, please go ahead.
Peter Akinwande, probably it was
So
decided.
So while
Can you
Peter
hear
is
me?
sorting out,
Can you
yes,
hear
that's
me?
good. Yes,
Can you
Yeah,
hear
we
me?
can.
yes.
All right, all right. Good day, everyone, depending on the location that each and everyone are from. Just to ask, is there any possibility of having any social media conversation for those people that are joining this cohort? For example, having a WhatsApp group so that you can actually share information, because some of the links you send to the chat now, I tried to access it, but I'm not given permission to do that. And I believe that at the end of this class now, immediately we log out, you might not be able to get the information again. So in order for us to have this information again, some of this link, can we have a WhatsApp group for it so that we can actually have access to all this information? Thank you.
Sorry, Peter, which link did you say you're not able to ask question? Or is it on Discord?
Yeah, I already have an account on Discord before, but I think that is on my laptop, not on my phone. And I tried to download the app on my phone now just to join, but I've not been able to figure it out. And the second one is the Google aspect, the Google
Yeah, the
link.
Google Groups. Are you on the Google Groups now?
I've not been able to join. It's asking me that the owner of the Google does not give me permission.
You does that mean you're on it? Because like we're managing it religiously and we don't have any pen as of right now. There are no pending requests. But in order to write on that Google Groups, this is restricted, but you're asking that you would like to be able to post on the Google Groups as well. Is this what
Uh,
you so this Google Groups, it's the organizers use it to communicate information to make sure that there's no like spam. So it's very well like it's gated in that way. We try to look at the different information coming in and approve it. So you can post, but it just would need approval just to make sure that people don't get spammed um, as a safety net. But on Discord, you should be able to post unrestricted. Uh, does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense, but I need to get my laptop to join the Discord first, and currently I'm not with my laptop. And
Okay.
the Google stuff, I will try as much as possible to write. I think there is a place whereby they ask me to request for permission from the owner, then I will send that.
Okay, no, but once you join this the Google Groups, I can assure you, you can always send an email, but it just needs to be approved. And once we look at the content, we can always approve it. And in terms of your request, you said, can we have a WhatsApp group? I'm not. I mean, of course, we would come back to think about it as a group. It's a matter of the channel of communication. So we can also make a poll on Discord, see how many people would like to have a WhatsApp as an additional tool for the cohort, or maybe Discord just does the job well in terms of it allows you to keep track of the traits that you've contributed to. But of course, different tools serves different purposes. But we would consider it.
All right. Okay. So then I guess is there any other question? Okay.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Good morning. Depending your location, my name is Indubisi. I want to thank the organizers of this cohort. I really appreciate the onboarding process. Thank you so much. I have two challenges. The first one is the Discord. I tried to join the Discord. When immediately I registered, I put my name, was asking me for a pattern to drag. I've been doing it and it has not been matching the dotted patterns. So that's the first problem I'm having here. I've been trying, is saying not verified. Then the second one is the Google group. I've made a request on the Google group. It's telling me permission not granted. So I don't know. That's the Google group. You say you don't have permission to access this content. I don't know how you can check my name and give me access.
Oh,
Thank you.
okay. Okay. Thank you so much. Can you guys can everyone still hear me? Am I still audible?
Yes,
Yeah.
you can.
Okay. Okay. My bad. Thanks a lot. I love this team already. I just realized that as we were talking, there's a lot of pending invitations and they've all been approved now. So if we can kindly just refresh the Google Groups. Do you have access now? If someone can kindly
Have access now. Thank you.
Yeah,
oh,
I have access
thank you,
now.
Ndubusi. I'm so sorry. I was just like, oh, what happened? I don't see anyone. But then I realized that there are a bunch of new requests.
Okay,
Okay.
what of the Discord? I'm trying to match the pattern. The cross pattern has been telling me not verified. What could be the
Okay.
problem?
I'm not sure, but maybe just so you're fair, do you think you can organize a short call with Ndubusi after the call, after the meeting to just help him debug what this problem could be? And
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, that's no problem. That's no problem.
Yeah, just like please drop your email in chat so Yomife can follow up to have a call with you later. Okay, so as we're wrapping up, I will let Yomife wrap up, but I wanted to also call Ibrahim, who was also my colleague and part of the Code 19, to say a few words if is available.
Oh, hello. Good day. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, you're audible.
Yeah, I just want to say thanks for everybody joining the call. I mean, I've been there. I joined from like the beginning, so like I'm happy to see like the numbers of people and people winning. And I think everybody from Yemifer, Tola, Teju, they've said like everything I would have said. But just one thing I would say to you, this is me just remembering like my first time, right? And this was Tola telling me this. And this is what made me like continue, right? This is like 6 years now, right? So I'll tell you what Tola told me. It's going to be hard, right? Even if you don't understand, just keep continuing. Like everything is going to make sense at the end. And this is just to encourage like somebody that is thinking that, oh, I don't have any background programming. The truth is, just apply yourself as much as you want to be better. Like there's going to be like improvement. That's the truth. And the community is always there to like support you. And one thing is like they've all mentioned, this is like the first time we're trying stuff like this, and the success of this is just not us, like it's with you guys too. So please let's all make this a success and let's see um yeah, so basically what I'm trying to say is let's try and see, keep the same number till the end. And if you know anybody that registered and did not know that these classes have started, please try and reach out to them and just support each other as much as you can. And yeah, make friends, support people. I think that's all. Yeah, thanks for joining this and see you guys at the end. But you guys will still see me around though. But yeah, but you see more of him. Thanks.
Thank you so much, Ibrahim. Okay, Yomife, take it away and
Yeah.
have
All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Thanks, Teju. Thanks, Mr. Ibrahim. Thanks, Tola. Thank everybody for coming. And everybody, for all the participants as well. Thanks so much for staying till this time. Really appreciate you. So you can do well to go through the digital profile and and start exploring things. And if you still want to wait for our mail, that is no problem at all. We'll send the mail hopefully by tomorrow, and we'll send the mail. And when we send the mail, we'll tell you in the Discord that we've already sent the email. So, and if you haven't seen the mail, you should let us know. So yeah, that's basically it. So thank you very much. We'll inform you of any other, and if there's any other updates regarding the course, regarding anything, we'll keep you guys informed. Regardless, please use our Discord channel responsibly. We are much so that there won't be an overload of information. So, and if you have any challenge navigating the Discord channel or navigating Discord, you can let us know as well. So, regardless, whatever challenge you are having, let us know so we'll know how best to treat the issues. And as Tejo said as well, if you want us to move the discussion to WhatsApp, regardless. But you know WhatsApp, if your data clears, that's the end of it. But Discord, regardless of when you join the chat, regardless of when you join, you always have access to previous information. So I guess that's one of the importance of Discord. So I guess we should try to adapt it, but if we still can't adapt it, then we should let us know. So Discord will actually serve us very well, actually. So I guess that's it for today. Thank you very much, everyone. Really appreciate you. Thanks for joining. Thanks for coming. And if you have any other question, please reach us on Discord. Thank you. Really appreciate you. So see you on Discord. Thank you, and yeah, bye. See you. Bye. I guess this is a good time to end. Yeah, bye bye.